Hey, welcome to Got Coins. The purpose of this channel is to show you some of the cool coins that I've come across. And today it's actually going to be some of the cool coins that might possibly have ended up in my pocket after grocery shopping today. So, I haven't looked at these yet. I'm going to do that and record and see if there's anything good in here. I got a lot of nickels. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies and a quarter. 4 cents and a quarter. I don't see anything major going on here. Do you? Just looks like a quarter. I didn't realize his ear was so well covered up. It's a P. No real. I don't see any doubling. Just looks like a well circulated quarter. Flip this guy over real quick. See if we find anything. Anything cool? Nothing. Let's back on out a little. Let's take a look at it from a distance. Got the choo-choo trains on this one. Cool. It's the first time I've seen this one. I never really paid that close attention to coins before until I stumbled across Couch Collectibles on YouTube the other day, probably about, a month ago or so, and he's talking about you can find coins that are worth money in your pocket. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then now, after doing some research and following what people are saying and some of the auctions that are happening out in the world, I'm like, wow, that's a whole new world. I didn't realize coin collecting was more than just coin collecting. There's errors and there's all kinds of things I didn't realize about coins in the coin world. These look pretty good. I don't know. I don't see anything major. Let's go to the next coin. See if we find something cool today. Other than choo-choo trains. Yeah, what year was that one? Out of curiosity. I wasn't paying attention to that either. 07, okay. 07 Utah. Alright, what do we have here? We have 1992 D. Nickel. Looks pretty well used to me. Oh yeah, he's been around the world a couple times, hasn't he? I don't see any doubling down here. D's looking pretty good. 1992 straight. No kind of doubling going on. Sometimes it's hard to get the picture on this thing very nice. I should move my camera over here to the left, huh? I love how you can just get in here and look at these things so closely. Yeah, I don't see anything extravagant. Nothing too noteworthy other than the fact that it's been beat to death. Yeah, this is a very well beat up nickel. Oh, I should show you guys one of my nickels that I kept. It's got like on the top of this window here, it's like crooked. Dang, this thing has been through like a lawnmower or something. Look at that thing. What a junker. Okay, let's see what we got next. Let's back out. 2019 Liberty nickel. It looks pretty straight. That's a D mint. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. Take a look. Everything's looking pretty good, huh? No kind of doubling, nothing fancy. Just a nice another nice beat up little nickel. Not as beat up as that last one though. That guy he was put through the ringer. America. 5 cents. No kind of doubling. The house even looks pretty good. You see something I don't, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And if you like what I'm doing, you could always send me $1 if you wanted to. I'll put the link for that in the description bar. Pretty soon, I'm going to take all the coins that I have here that I'm not keeping and exchange them for some new ones. Wow, camera, calm down. What do we got going here? Just a beat up nickel, 2015. I don't see anything extravagant about this guy either. So far, the pocket change is not so fancy. It's just beat up old pocket change. I don't see any major doubling or anything, any cool errors yet. Just looks a little beat up. Nice. There's quite a shadow going on under there, under that eave there. Hey, did they put the all-seeing eye in the middle of that little triangle there? What is that? Let's rub it. I'm surprised they didn't sneak a little all-seeing eye in there. They put it on the dollar. Why'd they sneak one into the buildings on that? Let's see, what do we got here now? I'm going on to the next one. 2014 D. Oh man, he's been punched around and knife fighted. he was involved with a knife fight a few times, it looks like. I don't see anything extravagant. Just looks like a nice little nickel there. Everything's straight. No major doubling. It's not exactly in great shape either. Even if it had some good errors, like what would it even be worth if it had good errors but the condition is low? It's just worth collecting at that point. Just maybe a couple dollars to someone who really wants it, or throw it over off into the side in the collection. Here we are with the 2001 Liberty, and yet again, nothing extravagant. Let's zoom in on that D just to be sure there's nothing going on there. Let's look. Is there something going on with that D? Or is it just beat up? Let's take an even closer look. We'll put this thing down. Zoom this thing out. Bam. See, isn't that cool? With these microscopes, you can just get down in there and see what's going on. It almost looks like it has a little bit of doubling, possibly. There's something going on through the middle of it, too. I don't know what's going on there. If you know what's going on there, go ahead and tell me in your comments below. Anyhow, Let's take a look. Oh, is that some doubling on the O? On the 0 there? A little bit, huh? I don't think it's anything too extravagant. I want to find one of those really cool ones that you can look at and see the massive doubling with your eyes. Just in your face, double die error. Just something really cool. I don't think I have it. I have some with some doubling, but I don't have anything too extravagant. Like I'd like to see. Let's zoom back out here. Flip over to the back. Let's look at the back. One's got a lot of steps, but he's got a gouge in the steps. Wow. It's amazing. Those steps are always worn down. Oh, there's some doubling here in America. Here, let's tone this brightness down. Look at that doubling there. Maybe you can't see it. Let's zoom in and clean up the picture. Okay, so as you can see here, there is definitely some doubling going on. Turn the light off and you can't see anything. It's hard for me to look past my phone and find the coin with my fingers. Yeah, there's some doubling going on there, guys. Look at the F there. Lots of good doubling. Doubling through the middle of the M and sides of the A and the E and the R. And it's just slight. It's enough to see, though. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Right there on the N. Look at all that. I have to put these things on. No. I don't think this one's really worth it. It's so beat up. It's just not. I don't know. You could let me know in your comments below what you think about it. What would you do with that coin? With that kind of doubling there? Just get rid of it. It don't matter. Just spend it at the store. Okay, here we have a 2022D. Wow. All right. Let's crank up the brightness here and see how shiny we can get. Looks like everything's pretty straight. There's nothing major going on here. Don't see any doubling. No major strike errors. Looking pretty good there. Let's flip him over and what do we got going on back here? Just a basic nickel. No doubling. Not really. Maybe a little bit in the U. In the bottom of the U, but nothing extravagant. And the steps are all messed up. Yeah, he's been around. He's been around. Let's check our next one real quick. 2021D. He's not as beat up as those other ones. Hasn't been around for too long. Wouldn't it be cool to go pick up a package of these brand spanking new and just see how they're really supposed to look without being beat up by circulation? I bet many of you have seen that. I don't see anything major going on back here either. It all just looks like a nice little nickel. Let's go on to the next one. Where are we at here? We're in 1990 D. For 1990, I'd say he's in pretty good shape. What is going on there? Oh, nothing. He's just beat up. Nice. Alright, let's see what the backside looks like. You never know what you'll find, right? It's definitely worth taking 5 minutes out and just kind of going through your pocket change, see what you got. Some beat up old coins. And we're on to the next nickel. Looking pretty uniformical there. Nothing major, no major errors. Whoa, what is that? What in the world is that? That must be... Oh, that's post. That's not mint error. Yeah. I was like, what in the world is that going on down there? Nothing. Nothing's going on. It's just a nickel, guys. You can go put that back in the package and go trade it for another one. And see if you can find anything cool next time. And nothing to see here, folks. Let's zoom into these steps, though. Those steps are in really good shape. Surprisingly. Wow. I swear, they should have put the all-seeing eye in there. Come on, guys. Get creative. That'd be really cool. Put it on the dollar. So that one was a 2020. Hasn't been around for too long. And here's 4 cents. 4 Lincoln cents that I got today. Real quick, we'll be done here in a second. Nothing major going on. Liberty's looking good. Ooh, what is that? Is that some funk going on down there? Can I wipe it off? Let's see. Yeah, it's just some funk. That's not mint error stuff. Looks like a good basic coin. It's a shield coin. Got some funk on it. And nothing too special. On to the next. We're down to number 2. We got 2 more after this. What year is this one? 1974D. Look at that. I have a handful of those already. And they're in a lot better shape than this guy. This guy looks like he's been a little abused. Yeah. What's going on with that D? Is there something in the D? It's just kind of fat. And this is, did the 74 have a big date and a small date? I almost think it did. But I just can't retain all the information. Ow. Sorry, I'm sitting crisscross and my knees are killing me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing too extravagant there. Let's come back to the back side here. A lot of times there is doubling going on through the house. There's obviously some cool coloration going on as well. A little bit of rainbow coloration, maybe. But it seems like these pillars in a lot of Lincoln cents have doubling in them. And it's so common that it just doesn't count. It's like, yeah, I got some doubling. Hey, there's nothing as cool as my man walking the dog, 1982. I love that coin. That thing is freaking awesome. And still haven't had anybody contact me and say, hey, I have one just like it. So, what is really going on there? Okay, next coin. Before I get sidetracked. 2014 D. Looking pretty good. Everything's straight. No major doubling, no ear, no major strike errors. Looks pretty good. Let's check out the backside and the seal. Just the same. It's a very good strike and well circulated. On to the last but not least for tonight is another 2014D. Look at that. Now it's got kind of a dent going on through this side here. It's kind of a ring. I don't know what that is. Can you guys tell me what that is? Kind of a strike that means when there's that kind of damage around the ring. Other than that, no doubling, nothing major going on. It's looking good. It's got a nice shine to it. United States of America. 1 cent. And that is a wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. And I am going to go through my 1970s, the best ones that I have, here pretty soon. I know there are some errors in there, and I don't know if they're of any value. So stay tuned and watch out for the next video series of 1970s Lincoln cents that I have. And hopefully soon I will be coming back with some brand new rolls, freshly opened. And I don't know if I want to go through them with you or if I just want to go through them and then show you the coolest ones. I'll decide that later. Until then, know your key dates, because you could end up with a whole new life on one stinking coin. Have a good day.